St. Augustine Golden Eagles back at it, locked in on a Saturday, college football day. We got a matchup against Boston College Eagles, another Catholic university. So, of course, they are a rival, the rival of faiths. I don't remember what I named this one. Last week was the Battle of Prosperity, but you know your boy is always super detailed with this stuff. If you enjoy this content, please like and subscribe. If you join up, say something in the chat so I know you're here. And yeah, let's keep this content going.
When you're ranked in the top 5, your very existence is a cauldron of pressure. And that is ratcheted up when you go on the road. And this highly ranked squad has found itself coming into a snake pit in this one. Welcome to Chestnut Hill, Massachusetts, home of the Boston College Eagles. Boston College about to kick it off and get this game started. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Finds just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. Blowouts in rivalry games can be the result of a number of factors. Sometimes teams start pressing. Sometimes it just gets away. Sometimes they didn't have the right mindset. The last time they got together, lopsided. What happens this time, David?
But either way, last time affects this time because all you've heard about is we weren't even competitive. This is a rivalry.
Turning it on. Running inside the 20. Finds the finish line for the touchdown.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed him for the big play in the running game. One snap, one touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Boston College Eagles offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And for their sake, they better hope they've solved some of the turnover and protection issues that just plagued them in a nightmare of a game last week, David.
It was not a good performance. And this offense has got to grow. It's got to get better. And they've got to find some ways to move the football. They've got to throw the football, but we can't turn it over. Jesse, those are the critical mistakes. More games are lost than won. And last week, too many turnovers for this quarterback.
Well, they just had too many negative plays and too many turnovers in that game to win. They believe they've got the dudes offensively to win games so long as they stay on schedule. When you're going backwards and you're giving the offense on the other side more possessions because you turn it over, that's a recipe for disaster, and that's something they have to be able to avoid in this game.
Boston College will send out the punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Gets the first one of the day off and hoping he's not as busy. So much for the wet ball drill. Couldn't hang on to it and muffed it.
I'm literally walking over to that guy. My man, thank you so much for saving my run. That could have been really, really bad. I could have been benched, but you got my back. Appreciate you, my man.
To the ground with the back. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. They've got the screen set up. Oh, he's got some space. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last first down. Let's see what they have here. They'll leave it with him. Makes a man miss. Got the first down and more. He's now up to 83 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Offense threatening, 1st and 10 from the 31. Wide receiver going in motion. Quick release by the QB. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
How many first downs is that alone, just on this drive? The defense, they keep this up, they're going to get worn out and continue to have to play more and more guys. They got to do something to change this.
He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped.
And there's really no secret to it, David. When this guy's running well, this offense is so hard to stop.
It opens up everything, and he's having a great day, showing you a little bit of everything, and this offense has got it rolling on the ground.
They'll run it on 1st and goal. And he bangs his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
Getting set for the point after. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 flash today. Louisville has the lead right now, but it's not like Lamar Jackson is under center out there today, which might explain why this one is so close. They're up by 7 over SMU. Any big changes in this ACC clash, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Coming out on first down with the play fake. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And they get to the quarterback and get the sack. That's a big emphasis for this defense. They saw a week ago, this offense gave up 3 sacks. They need to get to him early and often and create some indecision. Nice job getting a sack early in this football.
All season long, we've been watching this defense dominate against the run. They're the #1 rush defense in the entire country. With a big lead in this game, you cannot run the ball and expect to win and get back in it.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. No fair catches here, looking for room. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Wants to go up top on first down. He unleashes a long one. He's got it inside the 15. That is just a gargantuan play as he has it all the way down to the 12.
I love when you back the defense off of you. If you want to get aggressive, I'll take shots down the field, make the defense play more conservative, and now what? Now you're in the red zone with a chance to get some points.
After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. The give to the back. Made a defender miss. And he barrels into the end zone for a touchdown. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he did get that extra point through the slippery surface, no problem. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he takes this from inside the 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. BC has it back and the Eagle offense returns to the field. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Got him downfield. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Cranking up a drive like that can really get you going. It's first down from the 44. The give to the tailback. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. caught near the sticks. It's Messer. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. BC back to work after picking up the first down. They'll send the tight end in motion. The hand to the running back. Now, I know you two never faced off against each other in an actual rivalry game other than the Thanksgiving morning turkey bowl. But knowing you two the way I do and the way you know each other, Jesse, what would you have done to try to throw Pollock off a little bit on a stage like this?
In our opening 10-play script, I would have had David Pollock cut blocked, maybe even double-team high-low, chop blocked on every single play early.
Which is illegal, you bum. That's fine.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Fourth down coming up. Number 25. On to punt.
Now the challenge here, they've taken a punch, but they can't let it get out of hand as we start the second. Boston College will send out the punt team.
Punt formation to kick it away.
Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. And let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Give to the running back. Looking for room at the 40. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
And obviously this offense has had their way, getting the huge lead. And now, when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot more physical.
D coordinators down the road that have to play this offense, man, they're going to have nightmares because this unit has so much speed and so much skill at running back, receiver, tight end, the quarterback making good decisions. It is so tough trying to stop them and prevent explosive plays. You know, and that's why this guy can play first, second, and third down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but you're seeing it specifically on this drive.
Now he'll let one fly down the left side. Wide open, he makes the catch. Gets it in there for the touchdown.
You talk about going on the road and making a statement. 27-0. Hostile environment be dang. You talk about home field advantage. Well, it hasn't worked. They have come in and had answers and started this first half as good as you possibly can.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 28-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And the capper coming on that 48-yard touchdown dart. Coming out with it, it's Johnson. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Nothing but punts as a result of the first three offensive drives, hoping this one gets a little more done. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Harris. At the 40, there he goes. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
I know that wasn't a huge, sexy gain. I know not everybody's jumping up and down, but what it does do is put you in a great position to succeed on 2nd down. 2nd and 10, really hard. 3rd and 10, really hard. Now you're in a manageable situation. It really gives you the whole playbook.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They'll go to the air. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Messer. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. They'll go back to work on offense. Running back searching for a hole. Got enough for the first. Running wide open down the gut of the field. The 20. 10. No one's going to get him. Touchdown.
David, this guy's showing us everything he's got in his toolbox. Between the tackles, running outside.
That boy's different. That's my dog. We're going for 2 Heismans.
And there's nothing more frustrating than a guy that just keeps coming.
We got Illinois and Rutgers in the background, so you know it's college football day. Gotta be locked in. Live it 100. Like and subscribe, please, if you enjoy this content.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Boise State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. They're trailing by just 4 to UAB. We've got our eye on things here and everything else going on right now, and any updates, you'll see them here, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Trying to start the drive with a pass. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on first down. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He breaks a tackle. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Got a man. It's Messer. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. Pass rush, coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. And he feels the heat coming.
Give me those yards back, boy. That's when you know some bullshit.
He has been terrorizing.
I couldn't even see that I was about to hit the quarterback.
That now his 10th
I guess I
sack
did
of
hit
the
the
season.
stick,
He's
though.
got speed. He's got power. He's
Such a
going to
bang
play
bang
on
play, though.
Sundays.
It's unfair.
And he is not
But I get
cooperating
protecting
with
players.
this
I don't want to see
offense's
anybody
game
get
plan.
hurt. But sit down, boy. Give me those yards back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Just gets rid of it before the heat.
It's amazing to think just how confident this offense was coming into this game. They thought they were going to go up and down the field throwing the football in this one. That has not been the case. They have not yet scored a touchdown in this one. They just threw an incompletion on 3rd down now, looking like they may have to punt. This offense has got to find their rhythm. But you've got to wonder about their confidence at this point in the game.
DC is not ready. They're not a match.
This guy's got some wheels, does a great job making a big impact on the game, setting the offense up for success.
They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Gets it to him on the screen. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And they did tack on the extra point. That's taking advantage of a golden opportunity set up with great field position, and they struck quickly for the touchdown. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll try the run.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. Boston College will send out the punt team. Just needs a crack to get a return. Makes a move. Well, they finally stop him, but he found some running room on that return and really helps out his offense to start this drive. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the left. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. From the 22 on 1st and 10.
Music no! Music no! Trick 9B! Trick 9B!
Wants to throw again. Makes the grab. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Here's a heat. It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
And sometimes you see great shooters and they get on fire and they just can't miss. And that's what this QB looks like the last couple of weeks, man. Just completion percentage through the roof, running the offense at an elite level. You can tell in complete control of this offense.
Powers through the defender. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. This offense has put on a display in the first half, and they have a chance to tack another one on before the break. Buys a little time with his feet. Looking for the score. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking for the goal line. Makes the easy catch and weaves his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly.
This is just ridiculous. They need some mail. Get them some mail, Boston College. See, this is why.
This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
We don't compare plays. I was going to
On
say
to
something.
attempt the try. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category.
In this
So they covered 42
community we
yards
got
on the
going.
drive. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw on first down. And a sack all the way back at the 5. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. These guys are bringing serious heat. They are like sharks swarming and just getting after the passer. Finds his tight end. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They stopped him after a short game, probably just wanted to mitigate the losses with 4th down coming. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. The kick is on its way. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. Nice move there. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotions, and they were on full display in that first half. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Nothing went right in that first half, and the first order of business here. Try not to be embarrassed any further.
But the comeback is possible. Remember 2006, Michigan State down 35 to Northwestern at halftime? They somehow came back and won the game. But it all starts on one play, and that has to happen here.
There he goes. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets it.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Man, I think this quarterback needs to take his offensive line out for dinners more often because they're not protecting him, and sometimes it doesn't even look like they're trying. That now the 6th sack of the game for this defense.
They'll run play action. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
Man, there are defensive players out there that can just take games over, and that's what's happening with this guy right now. He is not cooperating with the offensive game plan. A sack on 2 consecutive plays, and now on 3rd down, you know he's pinning his ears back again.
He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Here's the handoff. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, go get positive yardage.
6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves them with 2nd and 4. Keep it on the ground. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical and they're trying to stay on the field.
And he's in for the touchdown. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Palmer.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the American. North Texas has some work to do. There's no other way to put it. But the mantra of this program is hard hats, hard work. And if they can chip away here, they may be able to pull this out. They're trailing by 10 to USF. We'll circle back. If anything big happens in this clash in the American, you should know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Starts a drive, trying to go up top. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. The Golden Eagles with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
Down at the 36. And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
They'll give it to the back. And he's almost to that 1st down marker. They're saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. Might as well stick with him. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
At this point, I just got to feed the beast right now and break some school records. He's having an incredible game.
They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. Leaves it with the back. This time they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly to the tight end. He's not going to have enough for the 1st down. Had to get it to the 35, and now a tricky 4th down decision coming. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the 1st down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the 1st down ball?
Damn,
Why
that
don't you run
jinxed
your
me,
route
homie.
short? Defense did a good job knowing where that was, but now,
Good
4th
stuff,
down,
PC.
offense has to make a decision.
Power football with the run. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, you can see the mindset of this offense changing quickly. We're late in the 3rd quarter. They're down on the scoreboard. They've got to get aggressive, and they've got to throw the ball if they want a chance to win this game. But the defense knows it. It's going to be really hard for this quarterback now. The windows are going to be small like it was that time throwing the incompletion.
Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. So, guys, we'll get another look at this offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On 1st down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Leaves it with the running back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line?
Well, I think the defense is expecting here on 3rd down that this running back's going to get it again. He got it on 1st, had a nice carry, got it on 2nd. Now he set him up in 3rd and short. You've got to be physical here and make sure this guy goes backwards.
He'll have enough for the 1st down, and they stop him at the 45.
And a great job by the QB finding the running back, getting the football where he can do some damage after the catch, and most importantly, get the 1st down.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. Still running at the 40. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it.
Well, there are a lot of offenses out there that would probably be a little bit more conservative when you've got a lead like this in the 3rd quarter. But when you've got the playmakers these guys have at the skill positions throwing the football, you should keep airing it out. And that's exactly what they're doing now.
So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. They'll go to the ground. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
The chunk plays that they love, and he takes it all the way down to the 10. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. The give to the back. He's brought down just running hard in the red zone, and he'll be just a few inches short. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. To the ground with the back. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. That lead a little more comfortable now as they close in on extending this winning streak.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Nowhere to go in the... And looks as if the offense was able to get back on top of the football. And yes, it could have been worse. But
That was
as it
almost a
is,
pick
it's
six in the end zone.
And
That
that's
was
the exclamation
crazy.
point right there. It's been a
Dude,
bad day.
Foley,
This
20
offense,
sacks in the
they're
season.
going to have to find some
That's my
answers over the
user
next
too.
couple of
We
weeks,
are
especially
smoking
next week in
DC.
practice,
It's
of who
incredible.
they are, what their identity is.
For
because
sure
all
next
they've
year
done
we're going up
today
to
is
Heisman.
struggle around and now give up points.
Oh my god. We're currently on All-American. I don't touch the sliders or anything like that. I've always been a little scared of Heisman because Heisman's just a little fucking unrealistic, but I think we're ready. Let me know in the comments or the chat if you think so, because I'm not trying to smoke everybody 6-7 to nothing, but shit.
They'll leave it with him. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
I'm also not trying to throw 5 picks again.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense.
That's what Heisman is
You've got a
like.
huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Trying to set up the screen. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Now on first down from the 28.
221 wing, 221 wing. 22.
To the air on first down. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. And into the end zone for a touchdown. They are finishing the deal, building the lead here in the 4th, and they are going to go to 7-0.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been letting
That
up the
was
scoreboard,
really
but the
skeezy.
defense has done a
That
great
was
job too,
a
getting
nice
off the
play,
field
looking back
and
up,
putting
running
their
back up
offense
there, too.
in really good position in this game. The head
Threw him
coach
like
has
5-7
got to
yards
love
behind
what
the line
we've
of
seen
scrimmage,
on
and he
both
made a
sides of the
play
ball today.
to the house with the bow. That was beautiful. Let's go.
Lining up to add another.
Kicker on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing.
And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. He spent his whole career in the backfield, now 40 career sacks.
That is absolutely insane. A guy that can get to the quarterback that much. You know where he's at, Palmer. He's on the end of the line of scrimmage most of the time.
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought it was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Caught behind the line. It's Barfield. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Boston College will send out the punt team. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Makes the catch around the 50. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. And now this offense will take the field again. The give to the back. Turning it on. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
Big reason why his team has the lead right now late is because of his performance running the football. Well over 100 yards in this game. They knew that they were going to have to really put a lot of pressure on him. He'd have to shoulder the load, and he has delivered for his offense all game long.
And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke, and he stopped for a short gain. Got the completion on the last play. Still some work to do on second down. The handoff keeps working on that clock. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. After the strong run on second down, third down coming. Do they do it again? To the ground to try to pick up the first. And he'll take it in for a touchdown. They extend this fourth quarter lead, and now they are staring at a 7-game winning streak.
Man, this has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
The AT unit on the field. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Hey, fellas, here's a quick update on a top 15 clash today. Louisville is running away with this one behind an offense that's striking on the ground and through the air with military-like precision. They're up 14 over SMU. It wouldn't be the ACC if there weren't this kind of storyline, guys, and we promise to keep you posted.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The give to the tailback. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Golden Eagles with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down.
Should suddenly start playing my backups. Look at this, 13 sacks. Olden came back for the senior year to freaking go number one, first overall probably in the draft. Let's go, man.
All I'm doing right now is trying to pad my stats and get those sacks.
Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From the gun, wants to pass. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And he's going to make it all the way.
This is absolutely ridiculous.
Recovery.
And the defense comes with the blitz. Nice job getting to the quarterback. And don't just get there. Try to strip that football out. They get the QB to the ground. The ball's out. They scoop it up, take it all the way back to the house for 6.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good.
I think I might have broke the game because this is ridiculous.
A defensive player's dream. Ball sitting there, chance to scoop it up, run with it, and they don't stop you
Longest
until
game
the man
in
starts
all
playing.
history.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, and this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's later, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Rushes on him. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
That pass not
Dang,
close
at
as
this
he
point, do
got
we go for
through
100
trying
points,
to
boys?
deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth
Holy
down.
smokes, this is unreal.
Hunt is on
A
its way.
stats game from the centuries. Of the centuries.
And the returner will be brought down. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. The give as they work on that clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
I think we've disrespected BC enough. I'm not going to shoot for it. If that happens, it happens. Holy cow. 88 points. Definite PR record of points for me. Check.
They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Lining up to convert third down. Back to the ground game on the left. They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming.
And the defense is still fighting. They haven't had the day that they dreamed of. But, you know, talking to the coaches coming to the game, like they thought they had a good plan. They'd be ready to attack and limit some of the damage this offense has done. They haven't done it today, though. They got to go back to the drawing board, figure some things out, because this wasn't a great day.
It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. You're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
And that's how it's done. Smoke them. Just for fun. Living 100. That's how we do it. Single game record broken. Is that national or just St. Augustine? No, it's St. Augustine. Sick. We need to get the former school out of here. Clean them out. Let's check that out. I'm going to shoot for a big passing game next game, so that way we can knock out a lot of those passing records, put Cam Taylor on the map, and then set the bar high for that way moving forward, seasons forward, new prospects, new recruits moving forward. They have a big bar set to beat if they want to put themselves in that record book. Another rivalry. This time we're at home against another Christian university, Baylor out of Texas. Baylor Bears against St. Augustine Golden Eagles. We're locked in. Corey Branch, the head coach, myself, yours truly, ditches coach speak and admits it's not just another game against rival Baylor. We say that way too much. Come on, bro. We gotta say a little more. I'm gonna finish up my recruiting. That's gonna be it for this today. I don't like to do back-to-backs. Sometimes we do double headers. If you're lucky and you get to catch that, cool. But shoot, 88 to nothing. That was a boring matchup. I really am gonna consider going Heisman after this season. If you enjoy this content, smash and like and subscribe this video for me. Jesus. And yeah, let's keep it going. I'm going to get this recruiting done, and it's going to wrap up the video. I appreciate you guys tuning in. It's been real. It's been fun. But it has not been real fun. Catch you on the next episode. Peace out.